Hi there, welcome to the Fiercely Spiritual podcast. I'm your host, Sandra Ray, and before we begin with our February reading, I have some great news. So it's been a while coming, but my new book, Presence Awakening to the Light Within, is finally available. It's up on Amazon. It's available at the moment as a Kindle download. The paperback version is coming. I was hoping to have it out this week as well, but there was a slight delay with it, so I don't have a copy to show you, but it is coming soon. So if you can't wait, go and get your Kindle copy, and I'd love to hear what you think of it. And it would be amazing if you, after you've read it, that you leave an honest review on Amazon, because I'd love to see your feedback, but also it so helps with the algorithm. And I know whenever I buy a book, I'll always go to the reviews to have a quick look at what other people are saying. And it really helps to form the opinion of others if they're considering buying it. And it helps to spread the word. So if it is something that you feel drawn to do, I would love for you to leave a review after you've read it. And it would really help others who are considering buying it as well. So let's get into our February reading. We are the start of February, and it's already, we have the days that are getting longer in the Northern Hemisphere. We can feel spring in the air. There's that little bit of hope on the horizon. And I was tuning into the theme for February, and the theme that was coming up was openness. It's like this expansive openness that is just really like a feeling of like our being expanding out more and more. And that openness, that expansion, it can feel very vulnerable. It can feel very raw sometimes. It can feel as if you're showing to the world parts of you that have been hidden, parts of you that you maybe have hidden away for one reason or another. And that can feel really like exposed. So if you're feeling that, know that it is for your highest and best good to be vulnerable, to be open, and not to hide anything away. Because when you think about it, if we're hiding something, well, why are we hiding something? The only real answer is because of fear. And if there's a part of you that you fear being exposed to the world, then why is it? What is it that you're fearing about that? And when we really look at it, if we're allowing fear to control how we're being, how we're presenting ourselves to the world, if we're closed down because of fear, then we can't live to our full potential. We can't live to our full joy, our full bliss in life if we are closing ourselves down out of fear. So, really looking at, okay, well, have I been hiding away? Are there parts of me that I don't want to expose to the world because I fear what people will say or think or do? Is there something that needs to shine out from me that I need to gift to the world? And maybe I've been hiding it away. Often the things that we fear, the parts of us that we fear showing to the world, are our greatest powers, which we fear because deep down we're fearful of being successful or being all that we can be. So really looking at that and opening up on new levels. Of course, February is the second month of the year. So in numerology, 2 relates to relationships, to duality, to balance, femininity, and also collaboration and intuition are coming up. So they are all going to be aspects of February, particularly relationships. But also this theme of duality, the light and the dark, the opposites or the seeming opposites, and how we can integrate that seeming duality into our lives, knowing that it's all part of the same scale. It may be that there's white at one side or black at the other end of the color scale, but really there's so many colors in between, and it's all part of the one spectrum. So we are going to be experiencing a highlight in relationships, a highlight in femininity, balance, and also intuition. So these are all going to be themes that are coming up. And I'll talk a bit more about intuition as we go through the key dates for the month ahead. The angel of February is Barachiel, who is also the ruler of Pisces and Scorpio. So a beautiful angel to work with if you are drawn to Barachiel. You can really call on this angel during the month of February to help you, to help to tune into your intuitive abilities, to help to open up on new levels, and really just to support you on your journey. So let's look at the dates for the month ahead. So we have the new moon in Aquarius on the 1st. And of course, that new moon, the effects of it will be felt for the first, definitely the first week of February, but also leading into the second week of February, we'll feel that strong Aquarius new moon energy. And it's going to be bringing in, Aquarius brings in this, brings aspirations to the forefront and intuition. And we may find that we start new projects, or there's something new that's coming up, or there's some dream or desire that we really just revisit because we know that it's there for us and that it's available to us. So that might be coming up strongly during the first week or two of February. Also, we have on the 4th, we have Mercury going direct. So that will really help with that momentum to bring the new into fruition, and to really just give that momentum to your aspirations, your dreams, your desires. And if you're finding that things have been a little bit stagnant for a while with Mercury in retrograde, then you will find that that energy moving forward will really help to move everything forward in your life. On the 8th, then we have the Alpha-centered meteor shower, and I'll speak a bit more about the meteor shower and its meaning in a minute. And on the 6th or the 15th, we have the full moon in Leo, and then on the 18th, we have Pisces season beginning. So I talked about the Aquarius moon, excuse me, the Aquarius new moon and Mercury going direct. The Alpha-centered meteor shower, I find meteor showers are always a time of inspiration. They're a time of inner wisdom. And the guardian angel of meteors is Ezekiel. So a beautiful angel to work with, the angel of comets and meteors. So Ezekiel will help you to be in that space of inspiration, inner wisdom, oneness with all. And it's a great time to call on Ezekiel and to help you to tap into your inner wisdom and to bring new inspiration, so that you can really step into the fullness of your being. And again, think back to the theme of the month, the openness theme. When we are inspired, when we are tapping into our inner wisdom, when we are open to who we truly are and our greatest gifts, we really do bring out magical qualities. So I really want you to just think about all the ways you can express yourself, all the ways you can open up to being who you are on new levels. So the meteor shower will help with that. On the 15th, then the full moon in Leo will bring healing and release. And we have the full moon in Leo, who is governed by the angel Virtual. So Virtual will bring in this energy of lion's courage, and it'll help us to brave any wounds that we've been neglecting, any healing that is coming up, anything that needs to be released. We'll be able to face that with courage, with an open heart, and allow the release to occur with grace and ease. And the Leo full moon will really help us with that. So a great time to heal, a great time to release, and really just stepping back into, what is coming up for healing, what's coming up for release, and just honoring that, honoring it in its full, honoring the lessons that it's brought, honoring the pain, the wound, like whatever is coming up, and just being in that space of acknowledgement, of courage, and allowing that to flow through you. And then on Friday, the 18th, we have Pisces season beginning. So again, we have this opportunity to work with Barachiel, who is there for us throughout Pisces season to help us with emotional healing, to tune into our sensitive side and to really to encourage that deeper levels of healing. Maybe you have worked with the angels to heal before, maybe you've done some surface level healing and now is the time to go deeper. My sense is that for a lot of you, there will be a very deep healing phase that you'll be going through towards the end of the month, which will really bring up stuff that has lain dormant for a long time, but it'll feel like such a release. The image that is coming to mind, which isn't very pleasant, is, you know, when you feel nauseous and you throw up, and before you throw up, you feel really, really bad, but afterwards there's like a sense of relief and you feel so much better. It's a little bit like that wound or that healing that's been there, that's sitting there, that's been festering. Once it releases, there's going to be so much relief that comes from that. And it can be a very quick release. It can be like it can happen in an instant, but there will definitely be a sense of relief and release when that happens. So I think for a lot of people, it may be a challenge, but it'll be something that will be hugely rewarding when we do allow ourselves to purge in that way. So we'll take a look at the cards for the month ahead. I'm working with the Heart and Soul Angel cards by Angela McGurr. And the first card that has come up is this card, which is Arid, who is the guardian angel of self-belief. And this is the card of belief in divine self and the future. So you can see with this card, we have the beautiful eye shining brightly in the center and illuminating everything before it. So this will really highlight areas where you are maybe not believing in yourself, areas where you're lacking self-worth. They'll be brought into the light so that they can be healed, so that they can be nurtured, so that you can start to really believe in yourself and your gifts, your talents, your abilities. So it may be that there are parts of you that you haven't been looking at, that you have been feeling lacking in self-worth, self-love, self-confidence. And you're being encouraged to take a look at those now, to shine that light of self-belief on those areas, knowing that in truth, you are worthy, you are loved, you are loving, you are confidence embodied. So really just stepping into those traits, but stepping into your power as well. And again, with the theme of openness, being open to what the light shines on, what comes up, what's illuminated for you that you need to look at, that you need to really release or to believe in yourself in some aspect of your life, and having the courage to step forward and to claim that and say, yes, I am lovable, I am worthy, I am confident, I am a leader, I am whatever it is that's coming up for you. And then the next card that we have is this beautiful card, who is Sahakiel, which is the guardian angel of the sky. And this is the card for sun, moon, and stars and nature guidance. So I love this because, as I was saying at the start of the podcast, we really feel that that sense of spring in the air, and you can already see the like green shoots, the daffodils, the new life that's coming forth. And Sahakiel will help you to realize that the sky is no longer the limit. You have unlimited potential. You have unlimited love within you and around you. And we can really see the potential reflected in nature, in springtime, the new life, the potentiality, the buds, all of the things that are coming, all the goodness that is coming that we have to look forward to, and that we can embrace, not just around us, but also within us, and really just embracing all of our potential, our highest potential. And you can work with Sahakiel to help you to reach not just for the sky, but beyond and into the stars and the cosmos, and really claim your power. So the final card that we have for the month is this beautiful card, which is the Mystic Rose of the Star Angels. I love this card. And this is the card of soul path guidance from the Star Angels of Light. And this card is linked to Sir Raphael, but also to Zekiel, who we mentioned about the guardian angel of meteors and comets, and Raguel and Tagus. So this card is linked to the 72 creation angels, the seraphim star angels of light, and it holds the secrets of eternal perfect harmony. So this card is reminding us about the harmony that we hold within us, the sacred geometry that we hold, and also that the angels are holding and reminding us that we can attain this perfect harmony, this perfect balance, and that the harmonics of mind, body, and spirit can be aligned and harmonized through the star angels of light. And when we work with this symbol, the mystic rose, we can bring that harmony into not just our spirit, but also other parts of our being, our physical, mental, emotional being, and into our lives, into certain aspects of our lives. We can work with this symbology and this frequency of the mystic rose of the star angels. So if you find that you have a divine assignment or something that you know that you need to do, and you maybe haven't had the courage to bring it to fruition or to start it or to maybe bring it to completion, this card will really help with that. And I'm reminded of my book when I work with the angels to bring creations, writings out into the world. I find the process of writing is so straightforward and easy for me, but it's actually the birthing process after that where the book has to be edited and designed and all those parts. That's what I find hard. So leaning on the angels to help with those aspects, because we're always going to face different challenges when it comes to birthing desires, gifts, new opportunities in our lives. And there will be parts of it that are really easy and flow with ease and grace. And then there'll be other parts that we maybe find a bit more difficult, that we find challenged in. But we don't have to do that alone. We can lean on the angels and their guidance and their help to help with that. And also the pure harmonics, the frequency of the angels, of the mystic rose of the star angels. And that will really help to usher and birth whatever it is that you're creating. And also, as I said, this can be purely for yourself. It can be for your own benefit. But of course, nothing is just purely for ourselves, because we're all interconnected. And when we do this work, first and foremost for ourselves, then that has a ripple effect, a far-reaching ripple effect that helps raise the frequency for our loved ones, our family, friends, our neighbors, our community. It helps to ripple out throughout our country, our world. And the more we do it, the more those ripples build and gain momentum as more people connect with the light, connect with the angels, and remember who they truly are. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you really do embrace the openness that February brings, the wonder, the opportunity, and all the good stuff that is coming for you. I really think I know within my members group, we were talking about during our live new moon session, we were saying how it really has been a tough time. A lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are feeling that they need some extra help. And I totally understand. And I have been there. I know what it feels like. So when we work together as a group, when we work with the angels, when we lean on their assistance, it really does help. It so helps us to carry that frequency, that light that we maybe find difficult when it seems that all around us is in darkness. to hold that light. So the angels are there for us to help us to reconnect and to rekindle that light inside us. Okay, so enjoy the rest of the month, and thank you so much for being here. And go out and buy a copy of Presence if you're drawn to reading it, and I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.